quickly go back to our drafts just so people can see what we've got. So we splash random game 1, and then Matthew's picked Copenhagen, Slater's Water Nomad. And as for our civs, we've lost Dravidians, Saracens, and Vikings to the admin bans. Some interesting bans here, namely the Cumans one. Lithuanians, Armenians, and Spanish also banned by the players. And then there's our civ picks. And it'll be very interesting to see how they go about it. It looks like we're nearly ready for a game. They're in a game. We're going to switch over and get ready for the fun. Berbers, Vietnamese. It will be between these two. Matthew and SlateRS. We've got a bit of a wait now. Victory condition, standard, very good. These two have read lobby settings correctly. Everything else is all good on that end by the looks of it. And remember, we could get absolutely anything in this game. Absolutely anything could be coming up. Nothing is off limits. We saw in our Div2 show match on Thursday night, we saw these two start with a king that forced a regicide game. It's also possible that you can start with a wonder and it turns into a defend the wonder game. Otherwise, it's standard win con, and standard win con means you can win by wonder or by relics. You don't just have to defeat your opponent. So really, really exciting stuff coming up here. And it's all about what is the map generation going to give us, and what will that do? How will that play into the two civs? Berbers, faster moving villages and faster moving ships. Vietnamese, get to see where the TC is, and that may be good if there's a lot of herdables around, maybe a lot of hunt around. Could go straight forward and start laning potentially. But here we are. We are all but ready to go. Splash random. Game 1, Matthew versus SlateRS. And we'll switch over to Capture Age once that is ready to go. Looking forward to what they've got. Oh my days. It's actually quite a standard start by the looks of it. Is that a Cav Archer? Is that 2 Cav Archers under there? 2 Cav Raiders. Okay, we got Cavalry Raiders there. Both players start with the same amount of Cav Raiders. They've both got bireams as well. There's plenty of fish in the middle. Now, unfortunately, there's a relic stuck behind there, but that is going to be play on. There is... Oh, bireams are straight into each other. SlateRS tries to walk, but he can't. Ships are faster for the... Straight into it. 2 Cav Raiders. Looks like SlateRS is going to lose his biream. Yes, and the 3 HP on the other one stays up. So now it's 2 Cav Raiders. They should each have 2, but now it's serious stuff. Now they're going to have to micro them. This game can end quickly. Well, there we go. Who gets a hit? Got to keep an eye on these because you may as well go forward and attack with them. There are relics everywhere, by the way. And there's not a lot of gold on the map. There's not a lot of gold on the map anyway. So everyone's able to path everywhere. There's a bit of gold down here. No gold's out of bounds or anything. Some forward stone. Both players getting their stone. And there's not a lot of food either. So there's a boar in the middle. It's a good start for Matthew. I'm actually going to change his color to red just to have the easy discrepancy between the two. This is dangerous. So these Cav Raiders, let's have a look. 4 range. Doesn't say much about what their attack is though. So maybe there's... Is it just like 1 attack? Or like what's the go with that? We don't actually see anything regarding attack stats. Also allows garrison space. Is that saying it's allowing garrison space? In the cavalry raider? Interesting. But yes, nothing's off limits. So the Byreme is here in the middle. It does have a charge attack, I believe, as well. So very strong. Matthew's now going to take this boar. Oh, he's going to go for the dock first. Feels pretty safe. Oh, this field could get sniped here. SlateRS isn't watching. Matthew's not watching either. Just passing. Awkward, but it goes up. One of the big parts of this map. Let's all look at the scouting so we can see what SlateRS sees there. All very handy. Looks like the dock will go up. And for Matthew, who has gone forward, is now getting a better view of the map. They can kind of see that they're on opposite sides here. Oh, Vils... Oh, they do end up taking the damn sheep in the end. That's unfortunate. And it sort of ruined the boar lure as well. And up come the Cav Raiders. And the other two are way out of position here. So it'll be interesting to see how much damage these two do. Let's have a look. 1 damage a hit. So they are not that strong. And there's loom in as well for Matthew. So that is quite a good idea to get some loom in. So does SlateRS have loom? Both players have loom. Bit of idle time on both sides. It's a very weird start, but it's been enough to idle the wood line. And I think Matthew's just going to do the same thing on the other side here. And just be like, look, 2 can play at this game, and we're just going to see villagers harassed with these units. I'd love to see SlateRS just go tap down that Byreme. It's just an added strength here. Oh, it's Vil's going to go for it. Oh, it's done. Oh, with the charge attack. And down goes the Vil. Holy... This thing's tanky. All over it. There, Matthew. 10 attack. See you later. Bang. How's that for a kill? Did not see that one coming. And that is the first eco kill of the game. It goes Matthew's way. The 3 HP Byreme doing some work. Cav Raiders on the other side. Fish is out. Oh, and Fish for SlateRS. Yeah, this is the problem now. The Fish is just going to get tanked down. This is a big start for Matthew. This would be very unexpected. I think now, finally, the Cav Raiders are going to get around. And down goes the Byreme. But this is a big start for Matthew. And now it's going to be Cav Raiders v Cav Raiders. SlateRS has a slight advantage here. But Struggle Town, there's not a lot of food around. So going to berries. Being able to click up would be massive here. Matthew's going very heavy on wood. May even be worth dropping some farms and keep going. Definitely keep going with the fishing ships. There's a lot of food around. You're going to need it. SlateRS able to go and get more fish as well. But also going to go to berries, something that Matthew hasn't done yet. And they've got an access around the side. There's also oysters on the map. This is a very nice generation. So oysters at the top and bottom. Lots of redock potential. Actually can't cross on this side, but they can cross and go round on this side. So it's not just about the middle of the map. So it's passage-like, I would say, with our shallows crossing. Definite dock potential. Slow uptimes, though. Slow uptimes are to be expected. There was only 1 boar, a couple of deer that didn't get pushed in as players were focusing on using their Cav Raiders. SlateRS gets SlateRS kill was the Byreme. And now we're back here, and we've got Cav Raider v Cav Raider. Matthew's got the HP advantage over the 2. Remember, if you lose one of these, you're probably going to lose the second as well. All Vils are following. Only 1 damage to these villagers, so they're not doing a lot. Matthew's gone very heavy on fish here. Very, very heavy. Adding more. Just going to continue adding fish until he can click up. SlateRS, meanwhile, Less fish, but we'll be ready to go and click up first. Be lovely. So it's a one tile gold there. 800 on it. Maybe better to go to this gold. Raiders again. They're just going to get followed around. HP is on Matthew's side. Fletching will be important here as well to upgrade these guys. Getting the range and attack will be handy. So Slaters will go up first by about 30 seconds. Second dock's coming in. HP's still close enough. They're going to try and... Are they going to target the Vil? They are, but it's not really going to do much. Vil's going to survive. I think had Matthew known how strong that Bireme was going to be, I think he would have gone and repaired it. I think this starts to show... We're going to start seeing some meta things come up on this map especially. And one of those things, I can start seeing those who get bonuses for units that you could see at the start of the game, especially the water ones. So your Bengalis and Berbers. So Berbers with the speed boost. Bengalis with the HP regen. Potentially those two civs on this map have got some nice... I've got a nice bonus that could be worth picking them for if you do win that middle. If you do win that water battle, goes to the trap. Matthew doesn't quite pay off. Both players in feudal now. Still got this fun happening, and we're going to see galleys from Matthew, and we're going to see fires and 3 docks. Third dock coming up as well. So 3 docks on both sides. And blacksmith now. Is that the first blacksmith? That is. Feels very important not to lose these first. Slaters may want to run here. It's hard to micro everything. Galleys are being microed. And these Cav Raiders... Are they going to go down? I think they're going to go down because Matthew focuses them down. Would be good now to... If anything from here, even with the fires, focus down the Cav Raiders. Yep, that's strong. It's going to be a 1-for-1. It is going to be a 1-for-1. And it's a pretty good effort from the Fire Galley here. And now we're fighting, trading 1-for-1 again. It's 7-14. I'd love to see Slaters try and keep this alive and run it back. But I think he's just going to fight it till it dies. Galleys now from Slaters as well. We're attacking the fish. So it's only 5 fish on this side. And we're going to see fletching in on both sides. It's now going to be all about the water. Slater's banned passage. But I feel like he's just gotten passage light here. With more fish, more oysters. So we spoke about how there's not a lot of gold. But there is a lot of oysters. And those are going to be utilized. They very well will be utilized during this game. Faster moving fishing ships, remember. So 1.39 to 1.26. They can't quite outrun a galley, but they don't do too bad. Matthew loves a galley war. Loves fighting galleys against galleys. Really backs his micro in. Slater's being pushed back again. Vil counts are even. Matthew with a few more on food. And I think that, combined with the Berber bonus of faster moving Vils. Is it faster moving Vils? Faster moving Vils. I think he's going to be able to click up pretty soon. And a demo's being loaded. I don't mind the demo as long as it stays garrisoned. Where is that demo being queued? Oh, it's behind here. So the demo raft is being queued, but it's going to stay garrisoned for now. Remember, there is the side quest available in this tournament. Land the biggest demo in each division. You'll win a demo raft. Little 10cm replica of a demo raft. Matthew's ready to click up and does. It's going to be big timing. So ultimately you want to play to win, but if you can land a nice demo, could be a nice situation for you. Slater's very much behind here, just unable to get fish going, and Matthew's boat situation with Berbers and just look at the galley counts, it's so much different. So the demo's going to sneak away for now. Adding more docks. There's going to be 4 docks for red already. Demo's going to try and go in. If it gets 4 fish, it's going to be pretty good. Oh, the fish run back. Bad timing. Does he see it? Is he going to try and flank the galleys? I think he might. I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, it's not bad. Oh, it's a pretty good hit. That's a pretty good hit. He's come in behind the galleys, and the galleys did not see it. We may just go back and have a look at that one. Let's go back a few 30 seconds here as the demos come in. We get to see the damage that it's caused. I think it's a pretty nice demo hit if you ask me. We have a look. There's 13 galleys here. And it only kills 1, but it does 445 damage. And it's turned those demos... It's actually largely leveled the galley war there. So pretty good job by SlateRS. Good demo hit. Encouragement indeed. Definitely some encouragement to be had there. If you can land a demo on a bunch of galleys, it's quite nice. But Matthew's... The speed of the ships, the micro, it's very nice. And the castle age timing is massively different. Massively in his favor. I'd be getting some farms out now. Go to wood, get some farms out. We've got a lot on gold. At the very least, a market. The market's being dropped now. SlateRS... He's going to see the castle age timing and going to be very worried. Very, very worried. There's not much else going on the map. It is a lot about this galley war. And once we see War Galley and Bodkin come in, I think the rest of these 7 ships go down. And the GG's called. SlateRS realizes that's going to be too hard to come back from. It'll be 1-0 to Matthew in this best of 3 first week of the Swiss stage. Good enough game from both players. Fun start. Couple of cavalry raiders doing some low damage, but nice to be able to get some units out on the field. But Matthew's galley micro, very strong. Added fish. Was able to play on the front foot from the start. SlateRS had a slight advantage getting to feudal age, but couldn't quite capitalize on it. And the Berbers are better on water. And when you're on this map on Splash Random, you don't know how much water you're going to get. You could get some water that only really flanks the map, but Berbers definitely the better civ when it came to this generation of Splash Random, which had big pool of water in the middle, passage light as I was calling it. And well done to Matthew to take game number 1. We'll have a look at what the civs were. So Berbers were picked and Berbers got the win, and then Vietnamese were picked on the other side and they went down. Now we get to get excited. Everyone get excited. It's going to be Water Nomad next. Slater's home pick. What are we going to see regarding Water Nomad? Maybe this is the Persians pick with Georgians or Portuguese for Copenhagen. If we get there, I imagine Italians are going to be Copenhagen. So I'm going to be guessing it will be Malay or Chinese right now. Chinese extra vills. I don't know how the start works, whether you can get down enough houses to make that worth it, but it probably is okay because you got fishing ships as well. So I can see Chinese being played on Water Nomad here. That would be my rough guess. And then probably Persians for SlateRS. Let us know your thoughts regarding what you think is going to be played. And as we do that, we'll go load up game 2 as they are in the game. And it will be Georgians versus Chinese. Georgians versus Chinese. We'll do the same with Matthew's color. Okay, so where have they TC'd? How much are they getting down? So Chinese for Matthew, who will have the extra vills once the town center's built. Building the town center very quickly. Are there houses being dropped though? No, because he's got no wood. So he's going to have the food to do what he wants, but he's not going to have the wood to do what he wants. Probably now needs to get loom. Loom's coming in. Can cue the ville behind it, and he's going to have to drop a house very quickly. Meanwhile, for SlateRS, won't have loom yet, bringing in food from the fish. You do also get the mule cart, which will be able to do some scouting. House coming down as well. You're going to want to go very heavy on everything. You may as well go very heavy on fish, very heavy on vills. Get your eco rolling. We're going to see the 6th fishing ship probably not that far away. Actually, no. He's gone off wood entirely, which is interesting. So your food eco here is water buffalo and fish. Early to gold for Matthew. Now, Chinese used to have a really nice bonus regarding demos. They don't have that anymore. They do get nice line of sight on the TC, so they're going to see a fair bit from that. And you can see the water buffalo really going around, really trying to find him. I think they have. SlateRS doing very similar. Water buffalo walking around. Hasn't found Matthew yet. Won't be too far away from doing that. And you can just see, with the way the eco is, or he's forgetting to make vills, which is unfortunate. Or is he just trying to idle his way up? Oh, here we go. He's going to go up on 14 vills. This feels like a build order that's been largely practiced before. Keep an eye on that one. Not bad for Matthews. Idled a little bit to make it happen, but he's up. SlateRS, meanwhile, trying to be a little bit more standard about it. Gonna get fish. Oh no, he's up as well. He's up first. I missed that. Sorry. Completely missed that. SlateRS is up first. I don't play this map a lot, and I'm seeing that right now. So SlateRS is going to be the first one up to Feudal Age. Nessie, how are you going? Yes, you missed game 1. He was on Splash Random as well. The game finished as Matthew was in Castle Age and SlateRS wasn't really going to get out of Feudal Age for a while. It was essentially a Passage Light map. So lots of water in the middle, 2 players starting on opposite sides. So it just turned into a bit of a galley war. And Matthew ended up doing better. It was Berbers for Matthew and Vietnamese for SlateRS. Not a somewhat interesting start. They both started with a Byrene, which did a bit of work. And they both started with Cavalry Raiders as well. So they're both up to Feudal Age here. I like Slater's TC, by the way. Gold, stone, wood. Very nice. Some Palisade walls coming down. I've heard some theories about Palisade walls on this map. And we got double dock. And here we've also got double dock. You know what I'm looking for. This is the first Water Nomad I've casted in this tournament. I am looking to see some demos sneak around, get under a TC, and just absolutely land something. Oh, sorry. Div 4 had Water Nomad. Of course. Of course. Div 4 did have Water Nomad. Got there eventually. How is the scouting from Matthew, by the way? Look at the Buffalo. They are everywhere. They have... It's almost like outposts, these guys. Check them out. I feel like Matthew's taken to heart my comments that I didn't predict him to win this whole thing. But he's very good on water. And he's very good at playing standard play on water. And it feels like... We play galleys here, and if you can get a win, first demo's getting ready. First demo's going to come in. All right, here we go, Slaters. Slaters is looking for the win. If it's not noticed, have a look. Oh, not quite. Just enough. One Vil. Matthew's paying enough attention. But it's a little warning sign there. That could have been nasty. That could have been real nasty. Slaters did land a nice demo in the first match on a bunch of galleys. Killed one, got about 450 damage in, which when these guys got 120 HP, it's not too bad. It's a nice little split. So he hit about 8 of them, I think, in the end. And... yeah, okay, so now we've got more galleys coming in. I just love Slater's TC spot, but expanding's going to be hard. Metro, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Nessie. Nessie. I just remembered. If you check out my YouTube channel at the moment, as of 8 minutes ago, I believe you should see your set there. But not just... not in full. I was trying something different, and it's only about half hour. It's a half hour long video, and it should just be the highlights. So, wanted to do something a little bit different. I don't know how often I'll do it, but for those that don't get casted, maybe a few of the quicker sets. I may look at getting around and just casting the highlights as they come through. Which is nice. Doesn't mean, you know, don't have to watch them live. Can just go through and find the good stuff as it happens. TDI, how are you? Are these two top tier Water Nomad civs? I genuinely don't know. I assume your comment isn't sarcastic because of the mule cart being a building, and then the Chinese with the Vil bonus means that they're just both actually really good. So the fact I was surprised by their feudal uptimes is legitimate because they were just so much quicker up than you would normally see. What do we got here? Hiding some galleys now. Matthew's galley situation looks really nice. But also very idle under the TC. Man, look, I can't demo this stuff. I don't play this map, believe it or not. For someone who loves water, I've never played Water Nomad. But I just love to see a demo. Just something serious, just landing and focusing down. Focusing down a bunch of Vils. Yeah, mule carts are building, Finchy. Yeah, Georgians were up about 20 seconds faster. We'll just go back, have a look there. 23 seconds faster. So So there's the timings for the two of them. Well, Matthew's going to come in here. He's going to surround on both sides. He's attacking the house, I hope, because that... Oh, no, there is... Yeah, okay, the house is part of the wall, so is the palisade. Galley numbers again from Matthew. Very strong. No one's close to castle yet. Yeah, Chinese... yeah, because you... Oh, so you get the dock straight away, which means you're getting the food straight away, so you don't have the idle time. I assume that is... That's my understanding of that one. They still both had a little bit of idle time trying to work their way up, but they've managed it. 14 vills for each in the end. I'd love to do a bit of practice on that. Third dock for SlateRS, but I think it might be in a bit of trouble. A sneak demo again. Oh my god, and they're not even... They're just so far out there. And these vills as well. How do you fight this? Dock goes down. See you later. Matthew's position very strong. Look at the buffalo. He could take them. He could bring them home, have them under the TC. He's already got a ton of them. Or can just have them as outposts for SlateRS. Oh, now they are getting moved. Here we go. They are being brought in now. But 13 to 21. Look at the galley mass. Also, me is just looking at that thinking, look at the demo potential. Not that you can land a demo on this many galleys, although it did happen in game 1. Think of the demo potential. So scary. Is there any value in defensive towers or anything on this map? Like, can you do it? Should you do it? Castles, do they have a place on this thing or not? Again, this is not something I've ever really played before. Like, SlateRS is underneath stone. I'd love to see some stone walls. The churches, I feel like, have to... I mean, you kind of need them, right? You gotta do a little bit. But Matthew's work with the galleys. Look at this. He is just working this so hard. And he's actually going to be able to click up soon. Chinese are just doing so much work. Look at the res collected difference. He has been making more vills. Eco KD isn't massive, but it's still just such a good situation for Matthew. There's 22 galleys in that pile there. Are some repairs coming in as well? Is he seriously just... Nope, or are he just gonna... Where's the gold? He's out of... A bit low on res though. Gonna add a market. Maybe sell stone, click up. Sell stone, unqueue 2 vills, click up. Or just click up. What? Oh, no, he hasn't clicked up yet. Okay. Bought 100 wood for gold. So surely now sells 200 stone. Maybe. He's not on gold. Oh, he's going to gold here. Stop making ships for the time being. But SlateRS has got nothing on food at the moment. Oh, no. He's getting a market. Is he going to try and market his way up? Are we going to see farms on Water Nomad? Is that what we're about to see here? Matthew's got so many buffalo under the TC here. I'd love to see the stone get sold to click up. Yep. There it is. Lovely stuff. Timing is brilliant, and I've got a feeling Castle Age, 2.5 minutes time, may be another GG. SlateRS has played well. I just think Matthew's execution here has been very strong. Although he's gonna buy his way up. I think he may try. If he can buy his way up and it's not too much of a problem, he may keep going. He's gonna have to buy another 100. Oh, there's so much food is being bought here. 167 gold to buy that food. Sell the wooden up. You need it. What's the galley situation now? 21-24, so largely even. It's going to be a minute. Okay, so we probably won't see a resign in a minute, given SlateRS has found his way up. But he's going to need to find food. He's going to need to either sneak dock some fish somewhere or something, because he's got no food and doesn't even really have the wood to make more vills. I know that the game is about wood and gold, but you do need vills to make more wood and gold ships. Matthew getting both upgrades, feudal age upgrades here, which is nice. It's going to be hard for SlateRS, although the upgrades aren't in yet. You may as well wait and see if the upgrades come in. Still nothing. No Bodkin. SlateRS is going to dive. Outnumbered ships, but if he's going to take out vills, I probably prefer this. It may cause some problems in a few minutes, but if you micro down some vills, level up the vill count a little bit, it's not a terrible call. 18 galleys, so he's only lost 3. And he's going to get really in on the vills. This is strong. That's a really big that's really big work there. 9 eco goes down, and he's able to escape with 15 of them. And gets out just before War Galley upgrade comes in as well. Are we going to see the War Galley upgrade from these docks soon? Yes, we are. It's in queue. But he's going to have to fight for about a minute and a half here. Feudal versus castle. And outnumbered. You can't fight this. Not 34 versus 20. And you're outnumbered. You can see it's nearly double the HP. It's double the HP. Nearly double if they were full HP. Kind of just got to stay alive for a bit here. Maybe a church or a TC may be needed. That is a massive... That's 34 galleys. Going to be hard to fight. I'd love to see how SlateRS fights his way out of this one. Oh, that's a nice pick-off. And he's got Galley in himself now. War Galley himself. So now it's just the numbers. Bodkin is going to be in for both players. Bodkin timing not too much different. And Matthew will retreat, which I'm surprised at. I guess it's hard with ships to know if you do have the numbers advantage. We can see where the numbers advantage is. Matthew can't. Is there a case... So you don't get heated shot with the Georgians, but you can get Swan Towers. I wonder if the stone under the TC here... How much have we got? 800, so there's enough for a castle. I wonder if it's worth trying to go down that path. Maybe protect some of your other res. Allow you to expand a bit. It's still 1 TC for both. SlateRS maybe going to try and get some more vills again. He's just not playing on vills. He's stuck 32 vills. Both players, actually. They're not even worrying about vills too much. Ballistics or careening. That's strong for Matthew Chinese there. Extra pierce armor. And now we're going to see demos. Okay. So SlateRS is on the demo path. And these guys, I hope this is the target. If this is the target, this is going to be big. This is going to be big. There's 2 demos there. The target has been found. And he's actually kind of given it away a little bit with the 2 galleys. Oh, he's kind of... I don't want to say ruined it. I feel like he's ruined it just a little bit. Or maybe he wants them to go down. No, I'd let this galley go down. Let them go back to work. Come in on this side now. And now hit. Okay, here they come. Here they come. Here they come. He's taken Matthew's attention the other way. The galleys are there. The demo ships are there. We're going to focus in on them too. Here we go. They're going to go one at a time. Uh-oh. He's not seen them. He's not seen it. He's going to go round the other side. Oh, yes. That is a nice hit. As we're playing galleys and we're running the galleys away. We're going to bring the other one in just to say goodbye to a few more. Or not. Are we going for the wood line? We're going for the wood line. Not bad. That's more dead vills. It's 20 vills now. That is a game changer there. Holy. Matthew is now down to 20 vills. The two demos have snuck around the corner. And they have just said bye-bye. What did the second one get? The first one got 9 kills. The second one has ended up with... It's just a shame they weren't all grouped together. 8 kills, so 17 kills from the two demos. It's very strong. Very, very strong. And 15 go down. And now we're going to get a castle from SlateRS as well. That's going to protect some res if it goes up. There's a lot of galleys here, though. So Matthew's production now severely hampered. He's not going to be able to take this down. Chinese overpowered, says Magoo, but nothing is overpowered as demos on vills. Demos of the tournament. There are two very strong contenders there. Given the match situation. Given the match situation. That has done wonders to SlateRS' chance. He's still behind, but given how far behind he was, to take the vill lead now. Metro... No, Metro, firstly, you're Div2, so it's okay. You're not fighting against these demos. But secondly, it absolutely is worth trying. These two demos, what did they take out? 7 and 8 or 8 and 9? I believe TDI had a demo that took out 9 vills. So there is that. And there will be more game-changing things coming up. And when we think about game state and all the rest as well, as the Swiss stage progresses, there will be heightened, repercussions for landing demos as well, right? If it's Swiss stage 5 trying to get... He's got 2 more demos. Oh, they're coming in again. But there's no vills. The vills are all gone. He's got no more vills to demo. I think you may as well try to get the guys underneath here. Yeah, Matthew's awake to these two. They're not going to do much, sadly. He's going to just run them away. But these are his remaining vills. If SlateRS finds them here whilst the galleys are out of position, Matthew's gone. He's chasing the demos as well. This would be a brilliant time to get another one somewhere else. Still, both players just hardly on food. It's so good. SlateRS has got so much wood. I'd just love a sneak dock. Just drop a dock, get some fishing ships, just to be able to make a few more vills. Oh, he's going to find them. He's going to find them. Yep. Matthew is so far out of position. 40 vill kills. Matthew's going to go forward, but SlateRS is working under a castle. And Matthew's not going to have any more production. And I think we're going to get a game 3. He's going to slide in here, but to do what damage? It feels like if once SlateRS cleans this up, he's down to 13 vills, 12 vills, 11. They're all going down. There's nothing else there. Single digit vills. At minute 38. There's 2 demos here. So what's on this side? Water Buffalo. We're fighting under the town center. I think this is a little bit of a desperation play. The demo's going to come in and the demo's going to... Oh, not quite. Not quite. 181 damage dealt there. Matthew's down to 4 vills. 5 more have gone. He's got nothing left. I don't know if SlateRS knows that he's got nothing left. He's got 4 vills left. He's still got a market to buy more vills. But these are his last 4 vills. And he's just going to try and dive the castle here. I mean, yeah, SlateRS has got it right. Just demo this stuff down, if you can. Or fires, even. 20 vils for SlateRS. Oh my god, this game is like... somehow not over. There's 20 vils, and they're what, all in the castle? And it's called. 4 vils! And the GG is called, and we're at 1-1. Game of the tournament contender. Game of the week contender. For sure. We get a game 3, everyone. We get a game 3. Who can remember the timestamp on the demo hits? SlateRS has done a massive job there. The gold units are still there for now. Finchy clipped them. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. What an effort. I just wanted to see them again. So he's brought them around. Waited for 2 galleys. I want to know if the 2 galleys were bait deliberately to get the attention there. Then they die. Then, you know, come and fight on this side. Because now thinking, yeah, 15 vils are there, and then this, and it's come around this side as well, which I love. If it was there, it would have done even more work. I think Matthew saw them right at the end, so it's done 546 damage. And the bit that I love is that it was so easy to go just to try and take the rest of them out. Comeback of the tournament. There you go, yeah. I haven't seen every match to know if it's match of the tournament, but it certainly feels like it's comeback of the tournament. Wild. But I love the way that he had such an easy 6 kills here, but he's taken the decision to go, hang on, there's more here for me, and has come down to here and has taken out 8 more. 621 damage. The one on the wood line does more damage in the end. The one on the wood line does more damage. Less kills, but more damage. I don't know which one I rank higher. I don't know if I can lump them together as one play, given they were kind of came together. They rocked up together, but then they both had different jobs. One takes out the gold, one takes out the wood, and it's turned the Vil situation around massively. Almost got a 9th Vil there. That would have made it a lot easier, but wow. What a game. What a comeback. We got 1-1. We have 1-1 in this set. So that was Chinese that have lost and Georgians that got up. I wonder if SlateRS has ended up taking Persians here for the next map more than, and Portuguese was like just a counter pick that he didn't want to see played. Italians are so getting played here. Sorry, we're on Copenhagen, by the way, for game 3. So Splash Random was game 1. Water Nomad game 2. And it'll be Matthew's home map of Copenhagen for game 3. So Italians... Oh, well, actually, I don't know. It could be either, right? It really could be either. But I feel like if you're picking Italians first, you're picking them because you want to play them. I could see SlateRS actually pick Portuguese here. I don't think they're much worse of a civ. But we'll see. Let me get up the next game, because I imagine they won't be too far away from it. Go there. What a result that was. We got some chatter as well. Actually, let's have a look. The keys to have no eco to harass. I never done the Chinese build. Didn't realize it's horrible. Never done the Georgians. Great shout. Got up quick. Free lumber camp. Free uptime. No wood for anything. Should have done more with the first galley. Splitting up is bad. Couldn't afford to. That's why I sent one then the other. There you go. Okay, so that was the chatter from the two of them there after the game. Very nice. Yeah, Finchy, I was saying, like, the last few days I had a little bit of a rant about the Persians not being picked. However, this map pool, the 3 maps that they got, I feel like these are the 3 maps where you could say, oh, probably don't need Persians as much. They're not as important as they were on, say, Four Lakes or Nomad. But we will see them. We will see Italians v Persians. And I'll switch over to Capture Age. And we'll get this thing. We'll catch up to lifetime. So this map's a little bit of a fun start. Easy start. Both players are up. Not too much idle time. Very nice. Persian player's going to be quicker. We'll go and speed up here. So the 2 kings. Remember, it is regicide. So we will have kings on the field. Number 1 there. Number 2 here. Looking around. Very lovely. We're going to have double dock, triple dock from the Persians. Ready to go. And I assume we're going to see galleys. And there's 2 scouts are out as well. They know where each other are. They know where they are. Won't be too hard to make sure the kings avoid. King goes into that tower. King on this side now. So 1.32, 1.55. So you do have to worry because Matthew's going to come forward here with the scout. And the king does not outrun the scout. Now they're in feudal. And I think he's hovering around hoping to see this. Now the king, this one doesn't look like it regens, and it will cop 15 hits. It shouldn't get 15 hits. It shouldn't get 15 hit 15 times. And he's looking, and he's not going to see... Oh no, he's going to lose his... Uh-oh. Scout's just sitting there. They are busy on water, but the scout is just vibing. And Matthew's going to lose his scout, or it's going to have a lot of HP loss. And there it is. It goes down. We can now focus on the water. SlateRS goes straight for the fish. So number 1, he's decided, you know what? We're going to go fish first. And we're going to go galleys later. Making galleys. So 3 docks versus 2 docks. This is the Persian bonus in play. Have to make Vils, though. He's forgotten to make Vils. 48. He's just going, oh, no. Let's go. We're going to get on farms, SlateRS. Farms. We're getting fletching. We've idled for fletching, but we've idled too much. We're working again now. Can probably drop a mill, too. And just make sure we're getting on berries here. SlateRS has lost his fish or just never made fish? Hang on. Did SlateRS never make fish? SlateRS just never made fish. He's got no eco losses. Interesting. So he's not... So I guess the idea was no fish made. I don't know whether to be honest, I don't know if I agree with it, but I'm trying to get in the minds of the players here. I think the idea is he hasn't made fish to be able to get 3 docks running, to win water, and if this means he wins water, then he can fish really heavily afterwards. But please win water without 3 minutes idle time. Like that. Yeah. That's my issue. That's the only problem that's with the execution. Is like, we need to make Vils. We're housed now as well. We're housed? We're housed. Which he just did. Yeah, he's just 1 water. Like, it's 2 docks. It's 2 docks versus 3. You have so many galleys. You have 11 galleys, but Matthew's going to be up and booming. Yes, he's Persians. Like, the beauty here is he is Persians. He can catch up. I do worry about Persians against Italians. I do worry about everyone against the Italians as games go late, which is what this map probably does. This galley is just like so lost. Is reporting back, just being like, guys, oh, now there's fish. Guys, there's like no fish here. There's no fish. Except now he's adding fish, and that one galley is probably going to get a bunch of kills. He's going to... Slaters will have to send a bunch back. Just as he gets fish out. Yeah, Italians are such a good pick on this map. Persians siege. Persians get onager. They don't get siege onager. But the fish is now being added. I guess this was the idea, right? Wind water can now add fish behind it. But Matthew's uptime is going to be massive. Now, you're going to have to boom. Generally, SO or bombard. Yeah, I assume they get bombard cannon, right? That would be a problem if they didn't. SO or bombard cannon with hussar. I love the fish here, by the way. Like, come on. And now he's gonna have to send a few back because Matthew's gonna slowly kill him. It's like, come on, really. Yeah, the SO bombard cannon countering the Genbo, because I imagine if you're gonna see what Persians want to play cavalry, right? And they want to be able to get to hussar and maybe the trash bows. Maybe, obviously, elephants. Obviously, you want to play war elephants. In any matchup, you want to play war elephants, wherever they are. Here. But Italians have the counter. Italians have got some good counters. They've got very strong archers, but they also get the Genbo, which is anti-cavalry. Slaters, again, just 3.44 minutes. Or 3 minutes, 44 seconds idle time out the TC. Matthew's got 3 minutes. He's going to be able to drop a TC straight away. And he's doing the smart thing here that I like. You have to fish boom. This is the point, right? He didn't make fish early, so he can make fish now. You just have to keep fish booming. So Matthew's going to drop off 50 stone, long distance 50 stone, and probably just drop a TC with that here. And he's going to full boom with the Italians behind this. That's also a very, very common play. Otherwise, you're probably dropping the first TC on the stone to be able to do that, but it's probably better to drop it on the wood. I think he missed a tile. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could have gone in one more tile. And actually, this one's going to go out. They're going to expand. Matthew's going to expand out here. Probably there. I don't mind that spot. I don't even mind this spot. But this would be nice, and another castle right here sounds good to me. Slaters will be up later. Definitely having too much gold. Would love to just see those come off gold go here, or long distance the stone as well. Need to click up now. May need to buy the food and click up, please. Oh no, we have loom, right? We have loom. Oh, we have loom, but we're also going to get caught. Are we going to get seen? Come on. He's got away with it. You can't let him get away with it. Oh, the Vil. He's back. He's back. Is he back? And is he going to watch? Yep, Vil goes down. Vil goes down. Slater saw it eventually. Vil goes down. And this is the advantage of having the scout. And this is it. This is guys probably just on patrol, right? I like the idea of just having the scout on patrol just in this area. As soon as water is won at the top, I like to see the scout go to the bottom on the opposite side and just patrol. Just to make sure, or just to have a look and see, will they go? Because once someone gives up water on one side, that's generally when you see both players maybe look to the bottom. Yep. Having the scout alive, having 2 Vils. You can always send 2 Vils and just have them both on shorefish. How did Matt lose water, Nomad Magoob? You missed out. Go check out the clips that Finchie's put together. Check out the clips because there are some serious contenders. SlateRS is up. SlateRS still only has 1 TC though. But, oh wow, okay, we're adding fish traps. We're going. So you can see it's 3 TCs versus 1. But it's 1 Persian TC and 3 Persian docks. I haven't quite figured out the whole... Oh, sorry. I haven't led the... Oh, we're going to go army. He's going to go army as well to transport in because it's not been walled. The other thing about this map, the other thing that makes it more interesting than arena is if you win water and you make some units, you can wall, or he could also just go heavy stone and drop a castle on the face. He had a massive 20 galley lead, yes. Yes. 20 galley lead and castle age timing was good. Oh, there's the Gembo. So Matthew does, in the end, get the dock down here. The Gembo is going to kill both vills. So SlateRS did the right thing. SlateRS took 2 vills. But there's 1 Gembo. And that's going to do the work. So SlateRS is still just 1 TC. He might actually... I'd love to see the fish just keep coming out. Keep pumping the fish, man. Keep going. We've got 3 docks to fill up. Also, this dock should have been 1... I know we didn't know it at the time, but we're missing out on 1, 2, 3, 4 fishing ships, I think. Let's keep pumping the fish. Keep pumping the fish traps. You also got to do the whole little alt-click and then shift right-click onto the fish trap so you get them sitting on top of the fish trap that they're working on. But there's other things to worry about. We're not all Viper. I would do it because I just couldn't stand looking at it. But this is good. The most important thing is he getting fish traps out? Yes. He's getting imp in. And I think we're just going to see army. I wonder if it's going to be a castle drop or it's just going to be... We're adding a TC now. I wonder if it'll be a castle drop. I'd love to see the chonkers. I'd love to just see 10 chonkers fitting into this guy, dropping them in, and going ham. Get your upgrades on armor. You don't necessarily need the attack because these things attack like mad. Like there's so much attack anyway. Cavalier also fine, but honestly, like just chonker down the TC SlateRS. He's got nothing. He's got 6 Gembo, and he's booming. He's actually up as well, by the way. It's not bad timing in the end. Getting some fish out on this side. Be interesting to see who plays for relics. And a fire galley to help protect that. I'd love... Yeah, I mean, the transport is clearly going to be used, right? The idea here is maybe some Cavalier or something to go in here. I wouldn't mind... Treason. If we can afford it. Once we land. Probably would have liked it more if we had war elephants. Because they would eat alive this watchtower. Cavalier should be coming in. Armor's coming in first. 19 fishing ships. And it looks like it's just going to be a warning raid. Maybe to make Matthew think a little bit more. I don't know how much damage they'll get done. Where are the Gembo? Gembo are coming forward. SlateRS, it feels like SlateRS has a window here. But Matthew's boom with 3 TCs is quite strong. Let's have a look at Matthew's point of view, see when he sees it. Oh, is something going to get denied here? Yes, blacksmith is going to get denied. The armor is going to be denied, sorry, from the blacksmith. I definitely like Matt's position, but there will be some raids coming in. And I think it's going to cause some of the Gembo to have to walk back. Yep. We've got 4 knights. They got 1 kill and a fair bit of idle time. They're going to cause that worker efficiency to drop. I feel like now, yeah, that's it. They're all done. Very small raids in the end. And I think we're going to see Gembo Hussar from the Italians. That's probably my favourite. Gembo Hussar, couple of bombard cannons. Slater's going to have trouble pushing this back. Chemistry's still a whole minute away. Look at all the upgrades coming in now for our Italian player. Forward castle now for more Gembo. 102 vils. Lost water. Didn't matter. I think Matthew's worked this one out. He's got probably, as Nessie said, 8 times we've seen Italians picked for this map. Or just Italians picked or picked for this map. Hang on. Or just 8 times. And banned 6. Oops, sorry. Zoomed out the wrong one. And I think on this map, they are one of the best. Right? They're just one of the best on this map. Lots. Good res spending from Matthew. Could probably drop another castle here. Italian castles can be very hard to push as well. They do get all the upgrades. Slater's going to expand though. Castle on the hill. Both players get a hill, and Matthew's going to use that as well. Just the anti-raid castle. And Hussar is in. Slater's did not fish boom. That is right. Slater's could have fish boomed harder. We're seeing now, like 1 TC or 2 TC was okay. But we needed to just fill 4 docks. Heavy wood. Didn't need to add... he hasn't added any more farms, so that's fine. And just every vill to wood or gold and fish boom the hell out of it. I assume we do have... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We don't have gill nets. We never got gill nets. We needed gill nets, and now Matthew's going to be able to break the walls. The bombard cannons, one gets splattered. Bye-bye. But eventually the walls will go down. I also don't mind Koreans. You get the free upgrade on the towers as well. Slater's... Well, the comment... My comment was how do you... At the start of the game was how do you counter Italians? And I think we ended up on Hussar Siege Onager. Or Bombard Cannon. But at this point, it's just a little bit too late. The push is too strong. Can probably even sneak around, try and target down the watchtower now. A few camels are coming out. Yeah, the Italians on this map, very tough. And the game has been called. It'll be Matthew 2-0. GG to both players. 2-1. Sorry, 2-1 Slaters. How dare I take that from you? Lithuanians was banned, Squid. Slaters. Oh my. Everyone, round of applause for Slaters. Remember, we're here for winning, but we're also here for demo hits. He's lost. Oh, Matthew's here as well. Well played, Matthew. Good job on the win. I think both players can be happy with this at the end of the day, because obviously Matthew, the higher seed, does get the 2-1, but Slater's the 1. Oh my. What demos they were. So good. Yeah, a few stone walls would have gone down well. Even palisade walls, right? Just to help out a little bit. But that's all good. Yeah, it was interesting at the time, right? We were looking at it. So you probably noticed he didn't make any fish. So his decision was to go 3 docks. The decision was 3 docks, wind water, and then fish boom after it. And the Vil count was actually quite even for a while, or the eco count was level for a while. So, well, I guess the idea was to invest it into 3 docks from the start to make sure that it was a water, to make sure he could fish boom. That was the idea behind it. And hey, look, at the end, probably needed more fish, like 4 docks of fishing ships. Also gill nets. Slaters for next time, gill nets would have helped out a lot. But that's all good. It happens. It absolutely happens. But as I said, look, despite what had happened and the way that played out, in the end, Vil counts, eco counts was level for a fair while. You both played well. Nice snipe on the Vil to start with, Slaters as well, which was quite good. Delayed that dock a little bit. But at the end, I think it's just Italians. Italians, once you get to this stage of a game, they're a very hard sieve to counter. And I think that showed. So that was good fun. Good fun. We had a 2-1, 3-game series in the end. Somewhat unexpected, given the way Game 2 was heading. But yeah, very nice stuff. Well, Chinese on Water Nomads. I think there's some pushback to that one, Matthew. I think you might be alone on that one. I don't know the answer to that. I don't play Water Nomad. But there's some others that I think are going to disagree with you there. So, yeah, let you discuss that one outside. You are insta-housed. You absolutely are insta-housed, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, it's a bit awkward. It can be a bit awkward to start, but I feel like once you get the start down pat, I think you still end up ahead. Because it's the same as a land map start, right? You start with 3 extra Vils, but you don't just get the bonus of 3 Vils. So your bonus is still going to be there by 1 or 2 Vils. Or even over Georgians. Georgians had the uptime because of the free building. So, very good stuff. Very good sets. And it's raided by 2 demo ships. And speaking of raids, let's see what we've got live at the moment, because I will call it. I don't see any. What have we got? What have we got? It's far as... What about those I'm following? Come on. Let's go... Where can we go? I don't think there's much. We'll go to Daniela. We'll leave it there. I may be back for Finchy's set later, but otherwise we will we'll discuss it later or watch it later. But if not, for now, we'll go to Daniela, who's doing the LY Cup.